Hi and welcome to Spiritual Link, the podcast, a podcast about how developing spiritual well-being can help you in your daily life and how that can enhance your confidence in who you are and what you are. The podcast is hosted by Ines and Tor. Ines is a development medium with over 30 years of experience in the field, and Thor has been her apprentice since 2013. On the podcast, we are going to cover a broad range of topics such as meditation, chakras, intuition, and crystals, only to mention a few. In this episode, we are going to guide you through a meditation. For us, meditation is the beginning and end. To be able to communicate with spirit, bring forward the spiritual self, and develop spiritual well-being, we have to practice meditation. Anyone can read books or be in conversation about meditation, but nothing will truly develop until you engage with the practice. In short, our practice is a visual meditation which is woven together by a sequence of sceneries that leads you into a meditative place. First, it starts with a body relaxation scene, then there's a desert, a brook, a meadow, followed by opening up the 7 chakras, and then after a couple of minutes, close them back down. To follow the meditation, you do not need any prior experience. The only thing that is required of you is the willingness to participate and concentrate. You can reach us by leaving a comment below or direct message us on our Instagram at spirituallinkco. You can support us by sharing the meditation on your social media channels, subscribing to our podcast, and leaving a review. Hi Ines, how your week been?
Hello, Thor. My week has been very good, and I've really been looking forward to seeing you again, and so on. And I'm so looking forward to actually your meditation today, where I get the chance of just completely relaxing and enjoying your meditation.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I was so much looking forward to this. I think this is my favorite hour of the week.
Me too, absolutely, because we do get a chance to chat and catch up on the questions that we've been asked, and just generally people who know that we are podcasting also have become interested in what we're doing and why we're doing it, and that's a different dimension, which is nice. And I believe you just mentioned something that you were doing some coaching, and I have been doing something similar, different but similar as well. And I think that's what we're trying to do, is to really help people, as you said, to help themselves,
Yeah.
to try to find out why am I stuck? Do I need to be stuck? Sometimes we can't help it, but not always.
Not
We can try.
always. Yeah,
Yeah, not
I was talking,
always.
yeah. I was talking to a friend this week and I said, what we do, what you and I do is like spiritual development without the woo-woo.
Yes. I like that. Yes. Okay.
I think that's exactly what we're doing. So before
Yeah.
I head into the meditation, you were gonna share some thoughts with us?
Well, only because I think your meditations, any meditation that's led, is so precious. The time is very precious. Just to bring back to mind that we have mentioned this before, but when we're calming and controlling the mind, meditation is literally the concentration of the power of our thought. It is one thought at a time, one thought at a time. And that is what we're doing. And when we are able to concentrate on that one thought at a time, we clear our mind. And that clearing of mind is so important, because at this moment in time, when you give yourself over to the podcasting, whatever a person is doing, nothing actually matters at this point. Nothing has relevance. Nothing can really change. But something can change. If our mind has the strength to, yeah, it's okay, I can move on from this. We've accomplished something. You have accomplished something just by allowing yourself to calm your mind. Nothing else, nothing whatsoever. Because in the end, life is meant to work with itself. And meditation is actually an affirmation of our intent to work with our life. And that which guides us simply guides our life because of the constant changes of patterns that take place. Not to make up our mind, but possibly just to bring forward a small direction that can ease our path at some times. But whatever there may be within our life, such as now, which is a wow factor, isn't it? I mean, it's huge around the world. Our train of thought or our attitude is so very, very important. And again, we come back to the art of meditation. And meditation is an art. It really is. And this art of meditation enables us to move forward and perhaps see the possibilities that are there. So again, today we're going to tune our mind to be in the position to be acceptant of whatever opportunities arise. Very, very important. It is an affirmation of wanting to help ourselves. So we mustn't forget that. Just what you're doing by meditating, by listening to our little humble podcast is so important for you, for no one else. Okay, Thor, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that rings so much true. And I think that, I feel like I've experienced a lot of that in my own life in
Yeah,
terms of that, when my mind is sort of stressed out and worried, I'm just unable to see the world clearly, right?
yeah.
And
Everything is dark, isn't it? Everything is negative.
yeah, and I can always feel that after I've done my meditation, everything just feels a bit brighter. I'm able
Yeah,
to cope with those challenges that exist in my life. I still work part-time in a corporation, and that has lots of challenges with it. And
yeah,
yeah, I really feel that the meditation helps me to just get on with things in that area of my life, which I think, and I wonder if I hadn't been doing the meditation, if I would be just so much more stressed out, so much more
yes,
worried. That doesn't
yes,
mean that I don't have like anxious thoughts, which sort of creeps in through the cracks of my
yeah,
mind. But,
yeah.
but I sort of feel that because I do the meditation, I'm just so much better at, coping with them in a healthy way, right?
Yes, absolutely, in a healthy way, just to try to help us over the hurdles
Yeah,
at any time. That's right. And in the end, we have to put our first foot forward. But if we
yeah,
don't put our first foot forward, nothing definitely will help or will work.
yeah.
We don't know. We really do not know what's around the next corner.
Yeah, and I like that you
But
call it sort of not you don't not sort of, it
yeah,
is an art of meditation, right? And I think
it is.
yeah, and I really, I suppose what I really appreciate being able to have worked with you for so many years is to have a teacher. And I suppose that's what we're trying to give people is some teachings
That's
around
right.
meditation,
It's
right?
guideline. That's right. Yes. And
Yeah.
the meditation then affirms that you are actually wanting to do something with your life. You want to get rid of the anxiety. You want to see more clearly.
Mm. So I
No,
suppose what
I agree with that.
yeah, so I suppose what we're giving people access to is the teaching of our
Yeah.
meditation, you
It,
know?
it is absolutely. And a lot of people have benefited from our meditations, haven't they? It's not just the small little podcast that we have, but a lot of people
Yeah.
have SAS. There's a whole group of SAS chaps who once came and they said it helped them tremendously through the war when they were there
Mm,
in wherever they were, Iran or wherever they were. But even they used it just to
mm,
center again. You're
yeah.
not a born killer. It's a job,
Yeah.
and when
Yeah.
you see things like that, it's not it's difficult.
Yeah, and it's also to
But
give people that guided meditation, right? Which is also different, is that
mm,
we guide people on this path.
yes, that's
Um,
right. That means your mind can relax, let somebody else do the work, and just go with the flow, one thought at a time. Even
yeah.
even if you can whoosh through the chakrams, whoosh through the description, one you hold back. You are controlling your mind. You are in control, and that's important as well. Without jumping to conclusions, as we
Mm,
often do in life.
Yeah, we do. I suppose,
And usually it's the bad end. Yes, it's usually the
yeah,
bad end, isn't it? Yes, yes,
we
makes it look negative.
yeah, we do that all the time. So
Mm,
to start getting ready for our meditation, I would hope that whoever is
wonderful.
listening is maybe considering lowering their blinds. I mean, all what I'm about to say is not a requirement for meditation, but all of these cues help the mind to get into
Mhm.
that mood. So, if you want to like lower your blinds, I normally do that. Like if you want to light a candle, do that or don't.
Yeah,
That's completely up to you. And like find a comfortable position that you can hold for about 20 minutes, because that's how long it's going
yeah,
to last. I mean, Ines and I, we usually sit on a chair, right? We sit on a chair right
yeah,
now.
yes,
We might lie down, but I mean, suppose we just recommend as comfortable as possible, right?
yes, yes. No slouching if possible. Just
Yeah,
lying down or sitting up straight because of the energy
yeah.
up,
So
up
you
the spine.
so you don't have to sit cross-legged if you can't do
No.
that. In fact, I think I'd be pretty poor at sitting
I
cross.
can't. I can't. Oh, no, no.
So
Just feet on the floor. That's right. Hands on your lap. Everything else is only a physical requirement. Nothing is needed except your own mind and the way you want to do it, basically.
yeah, exactly. So that's completely up to you as our listener. But yeah, we sit on the chair or lie down on our bed just to be as comfortable as humanly possible. So shall we all start a meditation together?
Wonderful. I'm so looking forward to it.
Great. Thank you. Well, so let's begin the meditation together with you closing your eyes and allowing your mind to take a step back from all events of work and life. And now take a deep breath in, as deep as you can, and then release one breath at a time. See how all the tension and stress within yourself is being let go of with every out breath. And with every in breath, see how your body and mind is being rejuvenated with positive and uplifting energies. And try to become aware of how a calmness and peacefulness folds itself around you like a warm blanket. And so you start to become aware of a blue light forming itself around the top of your head. The calm blueness moves over your forehead, around your brows, eyelids, cheekbones. The blue light shapes itself around your lips and throat. The blue light swiftly moves around your neck, and it turns into two hands that are physically pushing down on your shoulders, massaging away any tension in that area. You can tell how your shoulders are so physically dropping down. And with your inner all-seeing eye, you observe the blue light moving around your arms and into your lungs and around your heart. Your breath is slowing down, and your heartbeat turns into a slight murmur. You can see the blue light circling itself around your waist, loosening that tight belt, and your stomach now pops out. And with that, the blue light washes over your thighs and around your knees. And any stiffness in that part of your body is dissipating. Your body just becomes so heavy, and it drops even further down into what you are sitting on. And at last but not least, the blue light moves down your shins and out of your feet. And you see how that blue light envelops your entire being and lifts you to a deeper dimension in time and place. And in that place emerges a new landscape, a desolate, barren desert. The earth is scorched with heat, but with confidence you begin to walk. And there in the distance, you can see a glistening line of white light that you become drawn towards. And with every step, you are letting go of hesitation, self-doubt and daily concerns. And you become aware of that your step is becoming lighter and lighter. As you walk, you lift off the ground, gliding without delay. The arms on the side of your body moves out and you are gliding across towards that white light, leaving behind all physical distractions until you are drawn in and through the white light, which now wraps itself around you. And that light as well carries you even deeper and deeper. When the white light filters away, you find that you are standing in front of a brook. This is your brook, which holds the waters of life. It is there in front of you, crystal clear. The water is running freely. There's a fresh smell coming off, and the sun is reflecting in the water. You decide to stoop down onto your knees. You cup your hands and you fill them with the water of life. You move your palms up to your lips and you drink from it. Try to really experience the cool water drawing around your lips and throat. And notice within yourself how by drinking this water, you're accessing the wisdom of all time. And then you stand up and step into the green meadow on the other side. And when you've stepped in, become aware of the blades of the green grass beneath the sole of your feet, the sun that is hitting your face, and the leaves that are moving in the wind. Try to smell the perfume that is coming off the flowers and all the different colors. Really immerse yourself in this place. This place is just yours, a space where you can feel safe and you can just be yourself. And then down from the blue sky, a white door emerges. The white door opens up at its own accord, and out of it arrives a golden, dazzling white path that you begin to glide on, up and above the tall grasses, in and through the door which gently shuts behind you. And then you find yourself standing in a wide corridor with 7 colored doors that we are going to open up together, one at a time, each one of them representing the 7 chakras that exists within ourselves. The first door that you approach is red, the base chakra, and with the power of your mind, you open that door up just a little bit more, so that you can feel the energy moving up and through your spine to activate and to cleanse all that is blocking you. See the red, this crimson red, moving around, up and through your body from the base chakra. You then move up the white corridor and you arrive at the coral orange door, the stomach chakra, which you open up and step into a bath of orange waves, which paints you with feelings of well-being, emotional regulation, and courage. And you see these threads of orange energy moving around your mind, your thoughts and your feelings, giving you the capacity to be more like yourself. And afterwards, you move up to the yellow door, the solar plexus, which you open up and enjoy the positive and uplifting energies from within this room. You can see the yellow rays of the sun moving through you on a cellular level, and see how all the yellow rays of the sun are shedding away any grayness, any deluge or blockages. And so you move further up and you arrive at the green door, the heart chakra. You open that door and you step inside, and there you are met by a field of greenness that so moves through you, and it heals all the turmoil, all the confusion and worries. And you just notice how your entire self is becoming more peaceful and quiet. Your body, your mind, the internal noise, everything dissipates into a nothingness. You so move out and up to the blue door, the throat chakra, which you open up and step into a sway of blue colors, which envelops you. It washes over your mind to erase all the difficult thoughts and emotions for the time being. And it may feel as a heavy cloud has been lifted, and from that a deep inner sense of confidence within yourself starts to emerge. And so you move further up to the indigo door, the third eye, which you open up and step inside, and you ensure to wash away all the worrying and anxious thoughts, so that your creativity, inspiration and motivation can come forward, and feel how your mind is so starting to stretch outwardly towards the ethers. And with that strength, you move up to the last but not least, the violet door, the crown chakra. You open this door up and you step inside. And if there are any last few bits of negativities or difficulties around, you clear all of them out, so that you can have a clear and thinking mind. Take in this color of wisdom one last time, and see how each color now moves around you and transforms into a brilliant white light. And when that white light moves away, you find that you are standing on a ledge in a mountain chain, where you can see that you are standing next to a rather large drop. Take notice of the fresh breeze on your face, and see all the other mountain tops in a distance with snow on them. The sky is a clear blue, and now you begin to hear the sounds of a large bird calling for you. It is an eagle. It is your eagle. You can hear it scream from within the clouds. You begin to see its beak, the large wingspan, and the size of the bird that is now coming towards the ledge where you are standing. The bird stops and hovers next to the ledge, and already on the back of the bird, you can see that your guide is sitting, who now reaches for your hand. You reach for theirs, and without hesitation, you jump and you land behind your guide on the bird, and you feel the warmth of the bird between your legs, and you fold your arms around your guide, and together you begin this journey. You fly into the clouds, and you can decide whether you want to stay here or explore. Not to worry, in a couple of minutes I will bring you back. you so start to feel the pull of your guide. The pull of your guide taking you back to the bird. You can feel once again the warmth of the bird, the presence of your guide, the sounds of the large wingspan flapping, the oily feathers, the smells, and you're flying in and amongst the clouds. You can see mountaintops covered in snow, and you can feel that you're being guided back to the ledge where your journey together began. And that ledge you can see is coming closer and closer with every moment that passes by. And when you reach the ledge, the eagle just hovers next to it. And again, without hesitation, without fear, you jump and you land back onto the ledge. Your guide and the bird flies away, although always there with you in spirit. And before we find our way down the wide corridor, let's just send out some healing, some positivity, an upliftment to our friends and our family, the trees, the plants, and everything else that exists in the universe. And so that violet mist begins to move around your mind, around your thoughts and around your feelings, taking you back in to the crown chakra, the violet room at the top of the wide corridor. And you absorb all the wisdom and the learning from this room. You take with you what you need. You step out and you close that door behind you. And then you find yourself in the indigo room, the third eye, that room which gives strength to your intuition, your sense of self, your sense of direction in life. And you take all of that with you as you so walk out and you close that door behind you. And then you find yourself in the blue room, the throat chakra. Just see those beautiful waves of blue calming energies moving around you and giving you that sense of stillness that you need for your daily life. You take all of that which you need and you step out and you close that door behind you. And then you find yourself in the green room, the heart chakra. You take what you need in terms of healing, in terms of balance, and that sense of inner harmony. You bring all of that into yourself to create the stability that you need to find that heaven within. And then you step out and you close that door behind you. And then you find yourself in the yellow room, the solar plexus, which fuels your inner self with joy, with hope, and with a positive vision for the future. Just bring all of that into yourself as you so walk out and you close that door behind you. And then you find yourself in the orange room, the stomach chakra. Just feel that deep inner sense of well-being, of purpose and meaning to your life. Bring all of that into yourself as you so step outside. You close that door behind you, and then you find yourself outside of the red room, the base chakra. Just take what you need from this immensely powerful room. You close that door almost, but you keep it slightly open so that it's always there for when you need it. And then you find your way out of the wide corridor, back into the green meadow. That meadow which is just yours. That place where you can feel safe, where you can think and feel just like you want to. And you walk through the green meadow, seeing all the flowers, the trees and everything else. And you walk all the way over to the brook that holds the waters of life. And we thank our guides for the journey that we've just been on. And then you step across. You step across onto the dusty road on the other side. And with each and every step that you take, you feel the urge to move your neck, your shoulders and your hands. And then you take a deep breath in, as deep as you can. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and return back into the room that you were just in.
Thank you very much, Thor. You know, we all learn from one another. Everyone has something to offer to everyone else. Nothing is ever tied in one knot. So thank you very much. That was very soothing and invigorating, all both in the same breath. Thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, that was such a pleasure, and I hope you as listeners enjoy that. You know, we would really like to know, like, what did you
Yes.
see? What did you feel? Like, how did you experience that as a listener?
Yeah.
And if there maybe even if there's something as a listener you like which doesn't make sense, feel free, like please reach out to us. You know, we've got our
Yes.
Instagram. You can even leave comments if you're using Spotify, Apple,
Easy.
YouTube, whatever. Just please leave comments.
Absolutely. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much everyone for listening, and that was this for this week. Thank you so much for listening to one of our guided meditations. We would love to know how you got on. You can reach us by leaving a comment below or direct message us on our Instagram at spirituallinkco. You can support us by sharing the meditation on your social media channels, subscribing to our podcast, and leaving a review.